By a show of hands, how many of you know how to tie a fly fishing knot? It's all right if you don't, because honestly, for a long time, I didn't know how to either. We are Outdoor Masters, and we are here to help with this problem. Outdoor Masters is an online learning website where you can learn the necessary skills for your preferred outdoor activities.
So let's get to know the team. I'm Christopher Gully, the COO.
I'm Christian Deanda, the CXO.
I'm Peyton Weber, the CTO.
I'm Colin Troy, the CFO.
I'm Hank Stevens, the CEO, and we are Outdoor Masters. Okay, so the outdoors can sometimes be a harsh and unforgiving environment, but however, there's a plethora of things to do that are really fun and enjoyable. Sometimes it's hard to know everything, and guides can be quite expensive and in some situations impossible to find.
So our solution is we provide professional guided videos to teach you any outdoor skills you desire to learn. Here is a demo video that we made that shows proper firearm maintenance and cleaning. We offer hundreds of quality videos made by professional guides and instructors over a wide variety of subjects, such as hunting, hiking, camping, fishing, and more.
From our problem interviews, we figured out that 4 to 5 people have found themselves in a situation in the outdoors where they didn't know how to do something. We expect our initial customer base to be young, tech-savvy, and have an eagerness to learn about the outdoors.
We have 2 competitors, YouTube and Skillshare. Skillshare we consider to be indirect, as they do have a similar concept to ours. However, this is applied to high-level college courses such as math, physics, science, and engineering. YouTube, however, we consider to be a direct competitor, as they have millions of videos over all the outdoor subjects. However, there are major flaws with YouTube, one of which being a highly complex algorithm. This algorithm can often give you videos that are subpar quality, taught by people who aren't qualified to teach these subjects, and can often give you videos that are completely irrelevant to what you're trying to find.
Okay.
So for our revenue projections, our total addressable market is 78.2 million people, and this number we found from hunters and fishers, total hunters and fishers in America, and our serviceable addressable market is 4.1 million. That's the total hunters and fishers and outdoorsmen in Texas. And as you can see, we don't have any revenue numbers. That is because we recently pivoted to this concept, and we are currently in the discovery phase for potential revenue and from targeted ads and direct clicks from, that's it, from users, yes. Thank you.
Okay, so our marketing plan, we plan to have targeted ads on websites that are our competitors, such as YouTube. If they look up a video that is related to what we serve, we would put an ad before them directing customers to our website. And we also plan to go to the plethora of outdoor expos in South Texas, such as the Saxet gun shows and the San Antonio fishing and hunting conventions downtown.
We are a free service, therefore our source of revenue is going to be a combination of advertisements and partnerships with outdoor-based companies. We'll put advertisements at the beginning and end of each video, along with the sidebar on our website.
So we're asking for $500 today, so that by February 8th, we can have our website up and running. By February 29th, we'll have 15 videos recorded, and by March 14th, we'll have those videos edited, uploaded, and we'll begin our marketing campaign.
To test our MVP, we're going to use $260 to help build and maintain our website, $180 towards advertisements all across social media, and $60 for our recording equipment.
We are Outdoor Masters. Next time you need to know something about the outdoors, look us up. Thank you very much for your time.
Question on using other because there's got to be thousands of, ways to do it. Do you have to pay for the use of the videos, or is your intent to direct them? If you want to know a specific, you direct them to this video at this place. Explain that a little. Pardon me? They're making the videos. No, but you can't make all of them. There's got to be. It seems direct them to that.
So what we do is we hire professional guides and instructors who are experts in their fields, and we hire them to make these videos. So, for example, an expert in dove hunting, we would hire to make professional videos on dove hunting. And so we are not making the videos. We are hiring professional instructors and guides to do these for us.
So what you're describing is a production company?
Essentially, yes.
Focused on the outdoors?
Yes. Exactly.
It's a fun focus. Due diligence would be a blast. Your MVP could be a lot of fun. But I'll say this space is very difficult. You've got a lot of players in it. You've got a lot of free services. How long ago did you guys pivot into this?
2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
2 or 3 weeks.
There may be some propriety, some way to find something proprietary in this. The ad model is really tough. It's really tough. This is tough for established brands and established well-known people to do. And it's a really tough space to get into. You might continue to search for a niche in this that is not quite as broad as what you're describing to me.
And I think also, I agree completely with Mr. Fulton. I think you could focus on themes, whether is it education, is it safety, is it recreation? You got to really narrow down and try and figure out like who you are. You don't want to be a catch-all, right? The value in what you're trying to do is that you want to be sort of like the consolidated one-stop trusted brand for XYZ. But you can't go boil the ocean, right? You need to really focus down and figure out if you like this space and you're still trying to evaluate what you want to do, really try hard to identify a gap in the market, and then why that's there. Is there a demonstrated need, and there's a gap that exists, and then you go try and fill it if you want to stay in this in this space.
To help you with your production costs, using a particular product and emphasizing that product during the video, like this shotgun, this fishing rod made by so-and-so, and let them help you with the cost of the production. They do that in every video I've ever seen, or every TV show. They're promoting proprietary product.
That's part of what we were referring to in partnerships with business. We were hoping to maybe feature different products by these businesses in our videos, for what you're saying, shotguns and outdoor gear and stuff like that.
There's a lot of, this just occurred to me. It seems like we've got 5 outdoorsmen here. There's a lot of professional guides being hired by professional production companies with big brand names attached doing this. But I can't say that I know of any teen-led outdoor channels that's kind of more peer-to-peer, because that would be kind of interesting if your target market was like-minded kids your age who don't, they would have a lot of fun watching you guys do this versus maybe a professional guide. So you may be selling yourself short. That might be your. I
think that's.
I love it. I think he's exactly right. If you think about, there's a lot out there. You go to this expert dove hunter. Why doesn't he do it himself? He probably already is. Like, what value do you all really add, right? So then, back to this idea of this peer-to-peer, like people your age are going to want to hear from you all. What do you all do to make it different? How do you add in a little humor? You know, is there something like that you all can bring that's for your target market?
Yes, sir. We were thinking, because you could go on the Outdoor Channel and watch some millionaire shoot an elk from 400 yards, but what sets the average Joe apart from them? Who knows? These are average people doing average things that they know about, and they would like to share their knowledge. And instead of saying, hey, I shot this at 400 yards, this is like, okay, so what I did to do this was I, aimed high because I had my scope set at 200. Kind of just explains the process. And unlike hunter safety, it's like, don't put your gun in someone else's face. This is more of, okay, when you're trying to do something, here's what you do. It's more of activity-based and less, safety is obviously a concern.
But there's plenty of how-to videos too on YouTube with hunting and fishing as well. So again, like, how do you all set yourselves apart from the ones that are already out there? It may be that you all are teenagers, and it may be that your target audience is teenagers. That could be a way that you set yourself apart.
Yeah, I think right along that theme, what I was writing down was there's what could be interesting is what do you guys offer that's unique? And so if you target your demographic, maybe it's that, hey, it's hard as a teenager in high school to find three things. It's hard to find access. It's hard to have kind of just the general knowledge, and it's expensive. So we're going to show you how to do these 5 things. You want to dove hunt, you want to fly fish in South Texas, you want to do whatever. Here's where you could go. Here's what we've done, and we have this knowledge, and here's how we did it for $100 as opposed to 2,000, right? You look for these types of guns because everybody has a 25-06, and you can borrow it, and here's how you do that. Here's how you make the ask. Here's what we did. That would maybe be that peer-to-peer teen experience, and you can do that through video. They don't have to be high quality. The value is that they're not going to be high quality, right? They're going to be a bunch of guys in South Texas sharing their stories and telling other people like them how to go do this and have fun, have the knowledge, and do it cheaply, as opposed to everything else, which is a professional how-to, like you were saying. I think there's something probably there that would be valuable.
At the same time, I'm having a hard time translating that into a profitable venture.
Well, what our original plan is a lot of these online sites, Coursera, Skillshare, Masterclass, they basically are, they're similar to YouTube. However, they offer high-level courses on physics, engineering, mathematics, taught by these professional instructors and professors. And we're just taking that same concept and applying it to the outdoors. And there's a plethora of these different sites that I view to be successful. So I think that we can find our own success in this niche.
I think some of those other sites that you're comparing yourself to are very specific. You don't find a lot of high, chaos theory being taught on YouTube. I may be wrong. Actually, I probably am. But I would just say, if you guys are going to have success, and what we're trying to do up here is give you some pointers so that when you come back to pitch night, you've got the best chance possible of raising money. And I think you've got, 7 people up here saying you need to find your niche in this and come up with a compelling revenue strategy. The ad strategy is tough. It's really tough.
Thank you very much.